I am back with more internet historian, and we are on his story mode channel today. And we have got Life is Strange explained, not explained, explained, not even explained, explained. But yeah, but this is like a 50-minute video, 56-minute video, 46 minutes, let's just say. And I don't know how I'm gonna cut it up. Like, I'm definitely not gonna finish reacting to this in one sitting, for one. And second of all, I don't know if I'm gonna do like part one, part two, or if I'm just gonna post the full thing in one video. I'm leaning more towards just posting the full thing in one video, but I feel like it's gonna be like over an hour long. So I guess I might use that to experiment to see if people would actually like to see hour long reactions. But yeah, I don't know, man. We'll have to see. And also, I Life is Strange is one of those game series where I've been putting off and I haven't played. I haven't played any of the installments of the series yet. And I feel like after this, watching this video, I probably would be less inclined to play the Life is Strange True Colors, which is the one he's covering, because I feel like these type of games are like 95% dependent on the story. And once you know the story, it's not as much fun playing the game. Like something like The Last of Us, right? If I have the story sport for me, even if I know like all the story, I still wouldn't mind playing it because I would want to experience, like the gameplay, the atmosphere, and you still fight the zombies, escape the situations. Even though the story is sport, you still have like the gameplay experience. But these type of games don't, like, I'm assuming this is kind of in the same category as like the Dark Picture anthologies and like the freaking what you call it, the Detroit Become Humans. So it's like literally heavily dependent on the story. Yes, it's like choice matters, but once you know the general story of it, it's not as much fun to like play through it because you know what's gonna happen, really. So potentially I'm blocking myself out playing this game by watching this video, but I'm here for it. It's internet historian, so I'm always here for it. All right, let's get it.
Buy my link and play it in the background while you watch this video.
So no one told you
Life
life
is
was
Strange
gonna
True
be
Colors.
this way.
Mr. B, please do the clap, Mr. B.
There you
What
go.
a
No,
Ross.
you messed up.
Life
Come on, man.
is-
Mr. B. What a Ross.
It's one
Life is
extra clap,
strange,
one clap
true
too many.
Colors. Episode 1. Life is Strange True Colors is filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Oh no.
So the game starts, and
Are they gonna do this like a freaking sitcom?
a bus, and a young woman steps off. She looks like a moniker to me, Mr. B.
No, Mr. Z. This is Alex Chen. She is our protagonist.
Oh, she's got a big army bag.
Yes.
Stolen
Just
bell,
got back
Mr.
from
B.
the army.
But what is Alex doing here?
Well, Mr. Z, Alex is moving to a new town to live with her brother Gabe after she's just left the foster care system.
The foster care system? She's been living in foster care?
That's right,
Right.
Mr. Z. Alex Chen was in the foster care system for 8 long years.
Ah, that's where you go when you don't have any parents.
Alex slowly walks across the wooden bridge leading into
Yes,
town.
that's
This
how
is
that
where she's
works.
planning to meet her brother, Gabe. But she stops a moment to look at the scenery and take it all in. This beautiful town is Haven
This is
Springs.
like still got like the
Alex's new
watermark.
home.
To think that none of this will be here in 5 years' time because of climate change.
Why is there a watermark on
But
it?
then someone calls out.
Alex!
A man rushes in and hugs her.
Hold on.
And
It's climate change.
it's his new home.
To think that none of this will be here in 5 years'
Is that
time.
not
because
seen
of
from the
climate
game? Did
change.
he put a watermark on it?
But then someone calls out.
Alex!
A man rushes in and hugs her. This is Alex's brother, Gabe. But he's a little bit awkward. He says,
What's the protocol for reuniting with your long-lost sister after 8 years?
Gabe sighs, and then he looks Alex
It's
up and
me.
down. But suddenly, a blue aura starts glowing around him, an aura that it seems only Alex can see. We then hear Gabe's sad inner monologue. He says,
She's all grown up, and I missed it.
I've been such a bad brother. I wasn't there to see my little baby sister grow up.
Wait a minute, what the hell is going on, Mr. B?
She can read
Alex isn't
people's
just a normal girl.
emotions and
It
thoughts.
turns out she has powers.
What?
That's right, Mr. Z, emotion powers. Alex can see
Josh is an
people's
empath.
emotions. It's like empathy, but bigger.
What?
So Gabe leads Alex into town to get her settled in.
Welcome to Haven.
Stop adding watermarks.
You know what? It is a very pretty game.
So
I'd like it, especially
stupid.
if I was a lady. I'd enjoy this game.
You'd have to be a girl to enjoy this, is that what you're saying?
Oh, is
the
he
game doesn't have
adding
a gun in it,
watermarks
it's
as
in
a
the first
way to
minute.
like
It's a game
stop
for
from
girls.
being copyrighted? I don't know if that's actually what he's doing.
Gabe then leads us into a flower shop.
Is this the first official stop on the tour?
Absolutely. If you follow me
I
inside,
don't think you can get
find our
copyright from the
prize
game
exhibit.
anyway.
Gabe Chen buys makeup flowers for angry girlfriend.
Oh, I can't wait.
It's gotten so reviews.
Gabe leads us into the store. And there we meet a red-headed cutie who's running the counter.
Hey, Gabe.
Riley, meet my sister Alex.
This is Riley. She asks Alex a weird question.
Gabe's girlfriend?
What's your greatest weakness?
What? Right?
It's for a college interview. We've been debating this one for days.
You see, Alex, I've been helping Riley here out with her college application.
And your girlfriend doesn't mind you doing that?
No. Anyway,
Alex, help me out real quick.
Gabe is standing by a fridge full of flowers.
What do I get for Charlotte?
Do you remember how good that visual was? Like 2 minutes ago?
the exact same thing. RTX on. I think it's voice activated. RTX on.
You know, if Mac brought you flowers half as often,
Mac is her boyfriend.
well, he wouldn't be Mac.
Is it still on and off with you two?
Sort of. More on right now, but wait 5 minutes and ask again.
Ah, perhaps these two will romance in the future, Mr. B.
No,
You
I
sure you don't
believe
wanna
in
just tell
Alex.
Mac
He's
about the
loyal.
interview?
No, not yet. I'll handle it.
Oh, Mr. B, what does that mean?
So Riley is going off to college in a different town, but she hasn't told her boyfriend Matt.
Long distance.
But she's told Gabe? That's a bit weird.
Huh.
Okay, your call.
So, is there any actual game in this game, or...
Yeah.
That's what
we
I'm
get
telling
to explore
you.
the flower shop while we're waiting for Gabe. Check this out.
What is the gameplay like?
What's this? A garden gnome with cool sunglasses? Ooh.
Like, I assume, like, because the thing in games like these, I assume like most of the gameplays that aren't tied to choices are just you exploring. Excuse me. Are just you exploring and having a look at the environment and things and appreciating the art and the design and all that type of stuff, which I'm cool with, but typically I'm like, I can only take in low doses. I need chaos in my life when I play games, okay? And that's one thing I find out that I realize is that I can't play peaceful game. If I'm playing a game that's like no combat, I have to figure out a way to add an element of chaos into it to make it more fun,
Now, Alex isn't one to miss an opportunity to be just a little bit quirky, so she takes the sunglasses and puts them on the gnome's face.
Perfect.
No, that's quirky.
Dude, now that is so to epic Zords.
That guy's bad to the gnome.
Right? I heard he won the Nobel Peace Prize.
Oh, God, please stop.
No problem.
This is what the game is. Just like this is what the gameplay is. I'm just letting you know that.
Put this on my tab.
Really?
Anyway, Gabe grabs his flowers and they head on out.
Thanks. See you soon, Rye.
They're so in love, it's ridiculous.
She seemed kind of indifferent.
Nah, trust me, that's what girls do when they like you, trust me.
So Gabe takes Alex to the marijuana dispensary where his girlfriend works. We can drop off the flowers.
Let me duck in here and smooth everything out. It'll only be a minute.
You're not gonna
When
introduce
suddenly,
her?
A little boy.
It's gonna be longer than a minute.
This is like freaking jump scare people. Just sneaks up on her. So he's not gonna introduce her to his girlfriend, but he had no problem introducing her to the flower shop girl first.
It's young Sheldon.
Oh, hi there.
Gabe's your brother, right?
Yes.
Charlotte's my mom.
This little boy is Ethan, Gabe's girlfriend's son.
What the fuck? He's been
Oh.
taking care of a kid? We've been in foster care.
What you reading?
Alex points to the comic book in Ethan's
That was actually I don't want to keep pausing too much, so I'm not gonna pause as much after this. But I was gonna say that was gonna be one of my first questions, but I gave it a little while to see if they're gonna explain it. But I haven't mentioned anything about it so far. It's like they said she's been in foster care for 8 years, and why wasn't she living with Gabe until now? I don't understand. Like, did he just not want to take care of it? Did they? I assume maybe he just found her. Like maybe they were like long lost siblings, and then he just one of them just located the other one and figured out where they were. You know.
Yeah.
What you reading?
Alex points to the comic book in Ethan's hand. What's that about?
Ninth Warden.
Oh, has she found the Scepter of Serenity yet?
She's looking for the scepter, but I think she'll need the Bangle of Vanishing to get to it.
Oh my god,
Comic books, right,
nerds.
Dude, now that's relatable.
Are you going camping?
And she points towards Ethan's backpack, which is sitting on the ground. And it's full of all sorts of exploring gear.
Camera and
You know the
flashlight.
mines? There are a bunch of old tunnels all around the mountains. I think I found a way into one.
It's really dangerous, and I do it all the time, and I never tell Gabe or my mom about it.
Oh man, I shouldn't have told you that.
That's okay, kid. Have fun in the mines.
I think I'll check out that record store. Nice meeting you, Ethan.
I don't
Such a
think
great work ethic.
someone should stop him. That is super
We
dangerous.
walk into the Rocky Mountain Record Store.
Oh, wow.
Whoa. This is like, I found my home.
The camera pans across the store. There's all sorts of posters and merchandise for bands that we definitely wouldn't have heard of. And then Alex starts to monologue.
This place reminds me of the shop Gabe and I used to go to. He'd save up for weeks from his shitty car wash job just to buy us something to listen to. It's crazy.
So they
Here
did
I
used to
am,
live together.
Years later, still waiting for my big brother in the record store. Except this time, I'm buying the record.
Imagine if you were stuck with a monologue like that. That's just like contemplative of all these like things that don't matter all the time.
What's your inner monologue like? Mine's mostly just like, that was funny, you're right. Yeah, they didn't laugh, but you're right, it was funny.
Yeah, mine's mostly like, when's everyone else going to stop talking? Now it's your turn to talk.
Alex turns around and, whoa.
No way.
There's a local radio show being run out of the record store. We can see the DJ. She's a mid-20s girl in a beanie, and she's quirkily dancing along to whatever track she's spinning. The DJ finally notices Alex. She smiles.
Bomb. Bomb. Bomb.
She's got a choker. Get out of there, Alex. You gotta get out of there.
But Alex, she smiles back.
Let me ask you something, Mr. Z. Do you believe in love at first sight?
No,
Bet your ass.
absolutely not.
This DJ girl's name is Steph. But Steph's busy right now, so we'll talk to her later.
How's your 3-point game, Steph? That was bad. I'm sorry. I apologize.
This is how AI
Life is Strange will return after
At
these
time,
messages.
yes.
War has changed.
But did you not start this with a freaking whatever it's called ad?
Doing cool ass wheelies, Mr. B.
Wow! And in planes and boats, right?
Sometimes. So get War Thunder today, now in game form. Available on Xbox, PC, PlayStation.
Finally, a game for them.
Declare war on boredom and small countries as well that you haven't heard of and can't pronounce, like Seychelles.
And Japan. If you're wondering where Alex Chen got that sweet army bag
I
at the start of
was.
the game,
Yeah.
if you're...
Yeah.
Alex Chen is actually a decorated war pilot. See? Look at her going now.
Oh, okay.
I'm sad about things.
My
These
bones,
two,
Mr. B,
you
what's
cannot
happening?
take
Well, you see,
anything
Mr. Z,
serious when
War
these two
Thunder
are
has this
around.
impressive new damage X-ray view system.
Whoa.
Check this out. You can see him die in real time.
Looks like you've got a tumor in your tank, Mr. B. X-ray mode's actually pretty cool. You can see which part's damaged. Look, my rear wheel is out. Now I'm driving slower.
Both of my back treads have been taken out. I guess I'm here defenseless.
Oh no, I've fallen onto my back with my... There are over 2,500 tanks, planes, helicopters, and ships from 10 different major nations that just can't get along. It has 3 new distinct modes.
Arcade, realistic, and stimulator.
Simulator.
And you can try them out with over 70 million players, Mr. Z.
Incredible. It's also heavily optimized to give you great FPS and 3.999K resolution. They were so close. In-depth customization.
I hate the fact
Look, Mr.
that
B, I
they're
put flames
actually
on the side of
selling
my
me
tank to
on
make
this.
it
I
go
actually
faster.
really want to check this game out now.
If you join now, you get exclusive vehicle decorator stuff. Eagle of Valor. 100,000 silver lions.
Link
And also you can get
play
7 days
with
of
dot
premium
link slash
content.
story
You
mode
know the only
24.
thing better than War Thunder, Mr. B?
Getting to see my kids on the weekend.
Peace.
Do you reckon on Christmas the tanks all play soccer with each other?
So get War Thunder today on PC, Xbox, or PlayStation using the link below. Mr. B, can you sing for us the theme song to War Thunder?
I make them good girls go bad.
That has nothing to do with War Thunder.
Then Alex goes back to browsing records, and suddenly, a man.
Gross!
Sorry, the store's actually closed right now. Wait. Are you Alex?
Weirdly, he recognizes her.
Do I know you?
But how did you know?
Gabe's been talking about you coming since forever.
Still doesn't
I'm Ryan.
explain how
If
you
she was taking that
recognize
kind of
me.
body language, I would not dare.
Yeah, take him a step forward.
No.
Yeah.
Facts.
Well, it's
I
like
would
when
take
like
2
a
steps
dog, its
back.
ears go back and it starts showing its teeth. And you're like, here, boy. Like, no.
Scoot into the corner, little fella.
Hi, Ryan. Nice to meet you.
So this blonde-haired dazzler is Gabe's friend, Ryan.
And he's a little bit of a hunk.
So the store's closed, but they opened it just for you? You must be picking up something pretty important.
Yeah, you could say that.
Ryan holds up a CD. It says,
An Outdoorsman's Guide to the Calls of Common Birds.
She's a
Wow,
bird
that's-
watcher?
So you're
Massive tryhard, yes.
Colorado State Park Ranger.
I'm getting my PhD in bird watching.
And he pulls out some documents.
I gotta say, I kinda like what I see. Tweet, tweet.
I was thinking of getting a gift for Gabe, but
look, Alex, if this scene goes on any longer, Mr. Z's gonna lose his mind. So Alex goes and grabs a record, and right as she's handing Ryan the money for it, bang, the door to the studio swings open, and Steph storms out. She's on the
I
phone,
recognize that
and she's
fella.
looking angry.
No way. I can't believe you're doing this again.
come on.
It's weird, but it seems like this anger is rubbing off on Alex.
Time I've put into this?
Steph starts stamping her foot, and Alex starts to mimic her.
What the hell is happening, Mr. B?
Are they syncing up?
Are they...
So
I
Alex
was
can
thinking
read
of-
people's emotions, but if they're really strong, they rub off on her, and she starts to mimic them.
It's like she doesn't understand that this is just regular empathy.
Right.
Everybody else is like this normally. It's just like...
It's like, when they feel bad, I kind of feel bad too.
No, dude, I can't come over there. I'm working.
Alex is
I'm like, bro, it kind of just sounds like you don't have a lot of control over your powers. Like, you should be able to just be like, you know, just a little bit more control over emotions.
fingers clench the counter. Ryan can sense that something's wrong, because empathy is actually a fairly standard human trait. He steps in, tries to calm Steph down. Hey man, I can
He's
look
such
after the
a
record
dick.
store for a bit if you need to step out.
Are you serious?
I think I can handle that.
You're a lifesaver. I'll be there, 1 sec.
It's all good now. Alex calms down.
She
We're
could
gonna
have
do
just
a large,
walked
shouldn't be
out
this
of the
hard.
store, but she's not buying
Steph
anything
walks
right
out.
now.
Gabe walks in.
Somehow I knew I'd find you in here.
Things well,
One-liner.
Charlotte?
Yep, things are all good. Oh, cool, you've met Ryan.
Not only is this dude my best friend, he's the best guide to Haven you could ever find.
And this dude hands me the best beers?
How much you want to bet right now? They're about to do the whole his best friend is gonna be in love with his sister trope.
Also a pretty good kisser.
We should catch the game later, and then afterwards talk about girls.
Gabe and Alex are about to head
Yeah.
off, but then Ryan pulls Gabe aside. He says,
Mac was in here earlier, and he really wants to talk to you.
and I don't think it's about last night's football game.
He knows
It's a
where to
laugh
find me.
track.
You know what? I reckon it's not got to do with Riley, wink, but it's got a lot to do with Riley.
And then Gabe and Alex head off to the bar.
I need to find the best way to learn.
Back on the street, Gabe sees his not quite stepson, Ethan.
He says,
I should check in. What up, Monster Slayer Thanor?
It's almost stepson.
1 week to the LARP, you stoked?
Whoa, cowabunga, brother. We gotta hit the LARP.
Emotion, feeling, stranger danger, stranger danger.
It's like friggin' old people trying to relate to like younger kids, trying to speak their lingo.
essentially, Gabe and Ethan do LARPing, which is live action role playing with Steph from the record store. And they're going to a big LARP that Steph's organizing next week, which is why she was on the phone, and they're all really looking forward to it. But anyway, Gabe organizing next playing with Steph from the record store. And they're going to a big LARP that Steph's organizing next week, which is why she was on the phone, and they're all really looking forward to it. But anyway, Gabe asks,
what are you doing tonight?
Mom says I'm supposed to stay at the Lantern until she gets off work. But I kind of want to hang out at home. Is that okay?
Ethan shoots Alex a knowing look, as if to say, please don't tell Gabe that I'm going to go explore the dangerous mines by myself. Alex shows a rightfully confused look.
Do you, man? But I'm going to check that homework later tonight, though. Better be done, capiche?
So weird.
If anything happens to him, she is liable.
Dad thing? No. No, I'm better than a dad.
I'm the cool stepdad.
Like Dad plus.
I'm the dad that stepped up, Alex. That's me.
Oh man, that sucks. Well, it wouldn't be so bad if we weren't in the goddamn foster care
for
system.
8
That's
years.
right, Alex. I'll look after any old kid, anyone except my stupid sister.
We trust each other. He tells me stuff he doesn't even tell Shar.
So what kind of a weird flex is that? Yeah, my girlfriend's son tells me secrets. And it's crazy because he and I have a real big secret that we can't tell his mom either.
Wait, Ethan didn't tell Gabe that he was gonna go explore the old mine?
He wouldn't let him.
And with that, Alex has been left with a massive moral quandary. She thinks,
Ethan didn't tell Gabe about going to explore the old mine. He trusted me to keep his secret. Should I? Or should I blow
I was
his
about to say,
cover?
where does the decision making come in? Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
I should probably tell you something.
Shoot.
Did they choose to tell? Y'all are
probably tell you
terrible
something.
people.
Shoot.
He's gonna go play in a dangerous mine. I don't have to build a relationship with this kid at all, but I certainly don't want him dead.
Oh, man.
He seemed like he knew what he was doing, but I thought you'd want to know.
This fucking kid.
Okay, relax.
shouldn't you, stop him?
Nothing for it. He's already walked away very slowly. I guess we're just gonna have to let it play out.
Ooh, Ethan's in trouble.
Really?
Why does she
We'll
feel
see.
bad about that?
I appreciate you telling me. You did the right thing.
Did you know?
Anyway, enough gameplay, Alex. Why didn't I show you where you'll be staying in town?
Bro, that kid is never trusting
So-
you again.
This is what a mining town looks like. Thought there'd be more guys in overalls running around.
With soot all over their faces?
They don't let you do that no more.
What do they mine here, though?
Wow, it's just like non-stop talking this game, huh?
No, this bit's actually important. Gabe says,
Uranium.
Oh.
They blow these big holes in the mountains and sell it off to nuclear power plants.
Whoa.
Yeah.
How
We'll
are
actually
you
be able to hear a
not?
blast later tonight. It's pretty intense.
there's gonna be a blast later tonight.
The whole town is like radioactive.
That'll be nice for Ethan.
So the pair head off to the bar where Gabe lives and works. And on the way, wouldn't you know it, we run into another
Jed.
Googie character.
Hey, got someone I want you to meet. Alex, this is my buddy Jed.
Buddy hell, will you listen to this horse shit?
Language.
He means.
This guy is Jed, the local friendly barkeep.
With no hidden past.
You own the Black Lantern.
For the last 12 years or so. It's good to meet you, Alex. Heard a hell of a lot about you.
Oh?
No time for chit-chat, Alex. We gotta scoot.
Before you leave, word of warning. Max got that old bug up his ass again.
So I've heard.
Just, eyes open.
All right, enough of the introductions. Gabe leads Alex to this Black Lantern bar and through to his apartment upstairs. Whoa!
Get a load of this badass apartment, Mr. Z.
It's like the set of Friends, Mr. B.
I want to be Chandler.
Well, there's an opening now.
Shit, man.
Oh, dude, he's got a foosball table.
Let's go. He's a bro.
And it's a little bit off center.
This is all yours?
Welcome to my crib.
Wow, it would have been so much nicer to live here instead of in foster care.
Seriously, this is great.
Why does everything they say feel awkward?
It's the way that it's like, welcome to my house. Pause. 1, 2, 3. It's great. 1, 2, 3.
They're actively making their decisions.
It is nice, isn't it?
And the best part is, it's actually yours. I'm mostly staying at Charlotte's now.
Who, please? And the arcade machine and the snowboard?
I love it.
Good.
I mean it. I don't know what to say.
You can say thank you. Or I'm definitely naming my first and third born children Gabriel or Gabriela.
Sure thing.
Well, thanks for the apartment and everything, Gabe. But what's that?
Someone's knocking on the door.
Just give me a sec. Yeah.
You need to pay rent. Oh.
Hey, Mac.
This is Riley's
Why does he
boyfriend,
look like
Mac.
he's up to no
He's the
good?
guy who's got a bit of a bone to pick with our Gabe.
Oh, now we got our bad guy.
There you go.
Something's wrong.
No
I read Riley's phone.
I told you to be Riley.
I know you've been meeting with her behind my back.
It's not what you think, Mac.
You know what? I bet this guy drives a pickup truck and owns it.
Is his emotion gonna be start
You know
rubbing
what,
off in her
I
too?
bet he doesn't treat Riley very well.
Let's make it
come on,
2-on-1 on Gabe.
Yes, Riley and I are super close, and yes, we talk all the time, and yes, we're meeting behind your back, but it's not what you think.
Because I thought you were f***ing my girlfriend. Dude, I promise, you've got it all wrong.
Too late for that, Gabe. I'm the bad guy. I don't care how much of a dad plus you are. I'm gonna fuck you up.
Max starts beating Gabe up.
He's so angry that Alex starts to mimic his anger with her empath powers.
Channel it and go
This
attack
is just
him.
like what happened with Steph before.
Exactly. Alex runs towards Mac.
There you go.
And
Yoink.
bang, she knocks him down.
Whoa.
Oh my God!
There
Alex
you go.
is beating up Mac.
There you go.
Bang, she just keeps on punching. At the risk of saying something that could be interpreted as being sexist, he is taller than her, and he is definitely stronger than her. Alex, stop!
You got his ass
Gabe
whooped.
goes to pull Alex.
Stop, Alex! This is crazy. What are you doing, big guy? And in a red haze of anger, she
But-
swings around and punches Gabe in the head.
How are you not
That's
knocked
gonna
out?
hurt in the morning. Max stands up and
Okay, can we... Okay. I forgot. I was gonna say, how the frick did you manage to knock him down with a punch and then she punches Gabe, who got knocked down with a punch from Alex, and he somehow stood, but I forgot she charged him to knock him down. She didn't punch him down, she charged at him. So it makes more sense.
walks out of the bathroom all bloody and bruised. He says,
"Whoa, she's crazy and way too good at fighting. I'm out of
She's the
here."
crazy one.
Says Mac.
And then he runs away.
I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it.
That's a little ungrateful and rude.
Well, what do you expect? I was living in the foster care system. Look at this. All they've done is just reverse the roles of what would normally happen in real life.
Alex looks down at her bloody knuckles. What has she done? Gabe opens the door to the bathroom and comes out.
Look, his face is all bruised.
Wait,
Alex,
what have you done?
It's fine.
Gabe walks away.
Dude,
Oh,
why are you ignoring?
Now
Just...
you've done
I
it.
don't get it.
Her first afternoon in the new town, and she's
All of this happened
already
in a
messed
day,
up.
by the way.
Oh, this haven isn't feeling so safe after all.
Bro, how they just packed up and left and got
Next
the
time
next
on
day.
Life is Strange, True Colors.
Miss Chen, here at
Oh my
last
god,
to
we're already
relieve our
halfway through
suspense.
already? I think this is the end of part one.
Wet yourself kind
Or
of family.
episode one.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Do you know what a LARP is?
Nope.
Ethan up here?
All right, this is only the halfway point of the video. We've
Yeah,
broken
that
this
is
thing
the
up
end of
like
episode
a
1.
mini-series of television. It's that good. I just cannot wait to see what happens next.
You know, everyone's excited.
Yes.
But we have had some questions coming in from the fans because we do have had that live tweet hashtag going.
Yes, that's hashtag True Colors with a U instead of an O. So, how did... I don't know her name.
Alex.
How did Alex win that fight? That's a great question,
She caught
Mr.
him
B.
off guard as
That's the
hell.
thing is, I know she's smaller than him and general physicality comes into play. But what I think they're forgetting, Alex has emotion powers.
She did
And
punch him down.
Wicked street smarts from being, you know...
Because she charged him.
But
And knocked him against the wall.
Alex has emotion powers.
The frick, I can't pause. And knocked him against the wall, but he was still on his feet, and then she punched him and he fell. But I guess you could say he was like off balance by that point. But still though. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, Gabe punched... The frick was Alex's brother's name, and he punched him and knocked him down before he started beating up on him. And then Alex charged him, didn't knock him down, and then punched him and knocked him down, started beating up on him. And then somehow when Alex like turned around and punched Gabe, he was able to stand on his own 2 feet. And I'm like, okay, what's happening here?
What I think they're forgetting, Alex has emotion powers.
And wicked street smarts from being, you know, an urchin or whatever.
It's like how, you know how even though neither of us...
You know what I think is funny? You can see, you know, the joke they were making about how the conversation takes like freaking a couple seconds before it moves to the next dialogue. You can see, even the fighting takes like a couple seconds before it moves to the next punch. Like, look at this. It's like she literally thinks about the next punch and still does it.
You
It's
know,
like,
an urchin or whatever.
but
It's
okay,
like how,
okay.
you know how
But-
even though
okay.
neither of us have any fighting experience, right? But if we got into a fight, I know I could win because I could quite easily just turn into like a berserk mode. I could go crazy. I go really...
Next question. I think we answered that perfectly. What is that Gabe and Mac beef? You know, I really sense some tension between the two of them.
You
Look,
don't...
there is speculation
No.
that Gabe and Riley are cheating together. But even if they are, it's like, how is that Mac's problem?
I've never understood that, by the way. It's like when a potential, like a boyfriend comes and beat up on another guy because he's even if he's not suspecting, then it is true, like, because he's cheating with his girlfriend. And I'm like, why? You shouldn't have a problem with him. You're not in a relationship with him. You should take off with your girl. Like, what's happening here?
Can people not be friends anymore? Is that illegal?
So
Yes.
Gabe and Riley have been working on her interview, and Mac thought they were sleeping together. This is fucking stupid.
I'd kill to have even just one female friend. Yes.
Signing out. All right, episode 2 right now.
So
Okay,
from where
let's
we
go.
left off, Alex is
I
cleaning
might watch
herself
this
up
one
after the
in
fight
after
with
all.
Mac. She changes clothes and heads downstairs to the bar. On her way down, we can hear people talking.
You need to take care of yourself.
Got Mac patched up. Let's take a look at you now. Oh, looks pretty nasty right about here.
And waiting to meet her is... Who's this?
Alex, you made it. Charlotte, right?
This is
Oh, is this a
Charlotte,
girlfriend?
Gabe's girlfriend.
Okay.
I'm sorry you had to see that fight. What a terrible first impression.
We then hear Ryan in the background. He says to Jed, his dad,
Dad, I'm taking Gabe to the station. We need a first aid kit that doesn't predate the discovery of bacteria.
It's fine. I don't need to go.
Ryan knows what he's doing now. You just go with him.
Alex, I'll be back soon, okay?
And we can talk. ...
This is not just...
Okay.
Anyway, Alex, while...
To get 2024 started,
How am I getting another ad? What?
Paper tablet. With this, I can... ...
Okay.
Anyway, Alex, while Ryan gets Gabe patched up, why don't we sit down and get to know each other? We see a tattoo of some stars on Alex's hand.
I love that. It's a falling star?
Or rising. Depends on the day, I guess.
Yeah, it's meant to be the North Star, so I can always find my way home.
By the way, thanks for telling us about the mine. Ethan's not allowed up there anymore. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, he probably feels so betrayed right now. But honestly, though, I think she did the right thing because it is super dangerous. I was stressing. I was like, dude, it's about to be Firewatch all over again. A kid's gonna freaking be trapped in the mines and potentially die. Thank you. Saved me from stress.
I hope you won't be mad at me. I do have to get going.
I gotta go back to the weed store. We just got a new weed in.
What are you trying to say, internet historian?
So glad you're here, Alex. I'm looking forward to getting to know you.
The only black woman that's been shown in this town is the one that sells weed.
So I'm short-staffed at the moment. Gabe tells me you've worked at a restaurant before.
Hint, 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 hint.
You want to work a shift? See if you might like it here?
Sure.
So, what do I need to do? Just walk around and see if anyone needs anything. That gives you a great excuse to go meet all the other characters and we can pretend that this is actually a game. All right, bye!
Do you guys have uniforms?
It's really nice to have you here, Alex.
Thanks. Guess I'm a server now.
So you just
Well, I guess I should start with the two weirdos sitting
wear
right
my
here.
regular clothes? How do they actually know that I'm not lying that I work here?
To relieve our suspense.
So this
I
weird
guess it's a
old
small
guy in the
town,
bolo
so
tie is Ducky.
everybody knows everybody.
Ducky, to friends, former entrepreneur, now retired. And this young woman is Diane.
She's a geologist for the
Diane looks
Typhon Corporation
uncomfortable.
that runs all the mining here in Haven Springs, Mr. Z.
Oh, must be down to earth.
Fuck off.
I didn't realize.
That we all knew you were coming. Yes. Gabe is generous with both friendship and
He's a little
information.
big mouth.
Ooh, it's that voice that you do.
You find that in this town, information talks more than cash ever could, Miss Chen. Now, if a little birdie should tell you a whisper, be sure to tell your old pal Nuggy.
Simply sing it into the wind, and we shall get you.
Diane is a geologist, recently working as a process manager for Typhon Mining.
I'm glad there's another newbie around here, too.
And she goes, oh, Alex, I know that you're into music, so I guess you could say, we both love rock.
Ha. That's where you should put the laugh
Anyway,
track.
Alex starts
Come
cleaning
on.
up some bottles when suddenly Mac sneaks up behind her.
Oh, he's
Holy
about
shit.
to.
Can I talk to you real quick?
Hey, look, I'm sorry about all that.
Beat the anger out of him.
What do you want?
What happened?
Holy shit.
Is that his reference to his full spoken video?
Can I talk to you real quick?
Hey, look, I'm sorry about all that.
And also, happy almost birthday. No.
It is.
What do you want?
What happened upstairs was f***ed up, right? From both of us. Like Riley's headed over here. She's pretty heated. I don't think it helps to recap all the gory details, you know?
So,
you're saying you want me to lie to cover your ass?
No, just like, let me handle it.
I don't understand what they're talking like they know each other.
Right?
Favorite.
Hey, you're my bud. You're my best bud.
Did you just select the option to
You do me a favor,
you want me to
Hey,
lie?
you're my bud. You're my best bud.
Look, she's gonna break up with me otherwise.
Uh-oh, here comes Riley now.
What the is wrong with you? Oh my god. Look at your face.
No, it's okay.
Mac takes her hand, but she pulls
Don't
away.
even. What were you thinking?
I mean, also, it's like, what the situation is, wouldn't you be like, hey, Riley, this random chick you literally just met you don't know, like, what, are you gonna believe her over me?
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, I don't know what happened, man. She just went crazy.
You know what I would do?
Right.
If I was him?
Nah, see, I don't think he can do that because I feel like at this point where they are in their relationship, she would probably honestly be more viable to believe the random chick she just met yesterday over him because she just sees him as like a pathological liar and someone that just doesn't stick true to their word. And also, Alex is a stranger, yes, but she's the sister of, well, potentially the guy that she really trusts. So she's going to extend a little bit of that trust to her. So yeah, she would probably believe her over him.
Beat me up. She just went crazy.
You know what I would do?
Right.
If I was him?
She beat me up.
Where's Gabe?
Why do you give a shit?
Okay, here we go again.
Because my boyfriend just got into a fight with him. I swear. this is it. You better have a good explanation or we're done.
Ooh. It's not my fault. I just wanted to talk to the guy.
Okay.
About what? About you. About why you guys are meeting behind my back.
Okay.
Also, just to be clear, at this point, Riley still has not explained to Mac why she's been meeting with Gabe or that she's going to college at all.
Are you sure you don't want to just...
Yeah, I don't get why not. Like, obviously he's gonna be angry, but he can't stop you.
Tell Mac about the interview?
No, not yet. I'll handle it.
So the only context Mac has is that his girl is seeing another dude in secret.
Which right now is technically justifiable for him.
The bastard sucker punched me.
Oh, see, that's what I do.
He definitely started it.
Oh God. Were you there too?
Fiona from Shrek asks Alex, "Did you see what happened? Will you lie for Mac, or will you tell me?"
First of all, why is she still standing there? You're supposed to be working. Get on with it. You don't have to just... Obviously, she's going to include you in the conversation if you're just standing behind them staring at the two of them. Like, if you didn't want to be involved and you just wanted them to handle it, just keep going to attend to other customers. You don't have to be here.
The truth.
Yeah, I was there. Mac's telling you a whole lot of bullshit.
Dude, why would she not back Mac on this one?
Don't know him.
Accused Gabe of sleeping with you. Sucker punched him and then kicked him while he was down.
Riley, listen.
What happened to Mac's face?
I did that.
Oh, good. It sounds like he deserved it.
She legitimately cannot maintain eye contact for more than 1 second.
Thanks for telling me the
It is
truth, Alex.
awkward.
And Riley sashays away.
Wait, are you...
Like, I don't understand why. Like, what possible reason would she have to lie for him? His first interaction and her first impression of him was him barging into her new house that her brother just gave her. Him literally coming in without any, like, prompting for time, without giving Gabe any time to explain, sucker punching him, and just starting to beat up on him. That's her only impression of him. She has not had to even exchange 2 words with him at all. And he's like, yeah, please, no. I expect you to lie for me. It's stupid.
Are we okay?
Are you fucking serious? I'm so embarrassed by you right now.
But are we still together?
What do you think, you fucking idiot? No.
You don't need to feel bad about it. You don't know him.
Now it's time to get back to work at the bar.
But, it's the fuzz.
Alex Chen? Assaulting Mac Loudon on your first day here, huh? I'm Jason
What?
Pike, the deputy sheriff.
Is that his dad?
I'm gonna have to take you in for questioning.
Mac assaulted Gabe. He's the one you want.
Your face.
Okay, I was gonna say, bro, come on, man. That is the most ludicrous accusation I've ever heard.
No, I'm only kidding. Nobody's in trouble here.
All right, but it turns out the gap was just kidding.
He's like, I'm actually a lot of fun.
Okay, I like that guy.
I've never been pranked by a cop before.
Can I buy you a drink?
I'm working right now.
I let AI plan my week.
Action was shot. Wait. Action was just 47 times to death, but I'm survived. Okay. I was surprised. Wait, okay. I was surprised Clem's body cam was malfunctioning at the time.
Alex then walks over and talks to Steph, the DJ from the record store.
Alex, right? I'm Steph.
Hey. Just seeing if you need food or anything.
Oh, I sense romantic interest.
Sorry I couldn't hang out at the record store. I've got some time now, though, if you want to chat.
I was meant to be meeting with Ryan. You know, that guy from the record store.
They went to get first aid.
Being a hero again. Ryan's always doing that. It's a Lucan family thing.
The Lucan family?
Yeah,
is
Jed
that her
Lucan and Ryan
sister?
Lucan. Jed's Ryan's dad.
Oh, right, yeah, you mentioned that.
Have you heard about Jed's rescue?
Jed's rescue? What does that mean?
Jed's actually sort of a local hero around Haven Springs. Why? What did he do?
It was a big deal. He doesn't like to brag. He
I
saved.
can't imagine.
But we're interrupted by Jed.
Alex wants an earload of Haven trivia just now.
Well, I guess that's the story for another time, Alex.
Maybe
Alex then zeroes
with
in on
us
the
two
table. Oh,
having a long meal together.
It's character stats. Do you know what a LARP is?
No.
Mr. B, I'm loving this game.
Dude, she's a gamer just like us. She's got a D20 on her shirt, dog. I mean, I don't know what the colors mean, but I reckon she and I would be perfect for each other.
Sure. Live action roleplay, right?
Yep.
Gabe was talking about a LARP with Ethan.
Yeah, it's next week. They're coming with me. It's their first time. I'm so excited. Would you ever want to join us sometime?
Well, anyway, I should probably get back to work. Bye. So she goes over to talk to Jed.
Is there anything else you'd like me to do?
Nah, the boys should be back soon.
You haven't actually done
Speaking of the
anything.
devil,
You just walked around and spoke to people. No one even ordered anything.
He says,
We need to talk. I'll be on the rooftop, okay?
You need to leave.
Alex follows Gabe
today.
to the rooftop.
You're
where
too
they can
unpredictable.
talk.
Gabe's already
Wow,
sitting in the
look at
lawn
the
chair
view.
looking out at the sunset over the beautiful mountains. And Alex sits down next to him. She says,
Dude, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you.
I've only seen anger like that in someone before, and they went down a dark path.
And when I pulled you off the Mac and you hit me, I was angry.
I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it. Then I thought about how you took him apart, like you've done it before.
Let you in on a secret, Gabe. That was me at a 3. You want to see me at a 10?
If you want to see me at a 10, why don't you just keep asking questions, Gabe?
Isn't foster care fight a lot? I learned how to defend myself.
But that's not all, Alex.
I can tell there's something going on with you. Maybe it's time you open up.
Alex stands up, and she
Read
looks out wistfully.
emotions.
She's really going to reveal
I don't know how
she's
to
an
explain
empath.
it.
Alex begins describing her powers.
I know what other people are feeling. I can see these auras around them. And if they feel strongly enough, I feel it too.
Alex goes and sits back down.
It's like, sounds like you're on a fast track to being a therapist, eh? Laugh track, laugh track. There you go.
Sure, it's not just, you know.
It's not just in my
Intuition.
head, Gabe. I promise. It's not from meds or stress or trauma or whatever.
Although I have all of those things.
Can you control it is the question.
Dude, you have superpowers.
Getting beat up and having no friends? That's a super curse, dude.
I just could not entertain this conversation. Yeah, everybody feels that way. What are you talking about?
I think you're crazy. I think it's all in your head. You're insane.
I'm here for you. Don't forget that.
Oh, Gabe holds out his beer, and Alex cheers him. I think everything's gonna be just fine, Mr. Z. But the door suddenly swings open.
Oh, hey, dude, what's up?
It's Ryan.
Hey.
Ooh, Ryan, very handsome, but also sensitive.
He comes in, he's like, well, Gabe and I were about to hang out and take our shirts off. Is that okay with you?
Is Ethan up here?
No, he was heading home.
He was, but haven't seen him in a while.
Ethan is the kid?
Maybe. Maybe he did.
What is it?
I think he went up to the mountains.
And remember, Typhon's doing a mining blast tonight.
We'll actually be able to hear a blast later tonight. It's pretty intense.
And that means Ethan's gonna be right in the...
So, okay, I don't know, because I'm like, so the whole town is excited about them doing a mining blast tonight, and somehow Ethan hasn't managed to overhear or didn't hear anything about this? I don't know. I mean, he is a kid, so maybe like he's not around when the conversation's taking place. But this is what I'm telling you. This is why you freaking should keep an eye on him, man.
Blast zone!
If he actually did, we need to move. Now.
Let's go.
So
Apparently
Alex,
no one
Gabe,
else
and
in this
Ryan
town
rush
has
off to
a
the
kid.
old mine to try and find Ethan. We're now on a timer.
Alright, it's nighttime now, and we pull up to the old spooky mine. But we have to steel ourselves, because Ethan is out here somewhere, and Typhon is about to do a mine explosion, and Ethan is gonna get caught in the danger zone.
Ethan? Ethan!
So
Gabe
I
has a
see a
radio, and he
footprint.
radios into the Typhon office to try and see if they can delay the blast.
He gets through and speaks to the mining company. Gabe hangs up the call and then comes
This
back
is
to the
a
group.
Discord
Ryan
hangout.
asks,
Any luck?
And touch base with the safety team up at the site. They're gonna postpone tonight's blast until we find them.
"Okay, great," says Ryan. "That means there'll be no explosion tonight." Gabe lets out his frustration about Ethan.
This kid, can you imagine the shit we would have caught from Dad if we'd done anything like this?
It's like, ah, man, I told Charlotte we shouldn't have got him that pickaxe for his
So
birthday,
what,
but, well,
Dad?
it was when we got him the second canary that I got a little bit suspicious. But
Ryan then comes in all sensitive like.
Come on, let's take a look around.
They look around, but they can't find Ethan anywhere.
But they do come up across something very curious, Mr. Z. They find a locked gate to an old mining tunnel. Alex asks,
What happened here?
"Ah, you see, Alex, 12 years ago, there was a big mine collapse, and Jed, the bartender, was working here at the time, and he managed to save all of the miners trapped inside."
Ah, is that the story she was trying to
Foreman
tell?
Jed became local hero Jed. And then Typhon closed up this site, basically bought Jed the Black Lantern.
And Alex says,
Huh.
Oh yes, Alex. There's a lot of lore in these old mines. But that's a story for another time.
Also, did I mishear the part where he says that they're mining uranium? Because, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, from what I understand, uranium is radioactive. So I don't know if they should be allowed to just go into these mines without like safety gear and protection on. This sounds like a recipe for a terrible idea.
So our search for Ethan continues. Hello? Ethan?
Ethan! Ethan! Ethan!
Uh-oh, there he is, Mr. B. Alex has spotted him across the ravine, and he's stuck. Alex calls out.
Ethan!
Ethan spots her and calls back.
Alex! I'm scared!
Now Ryan starts braving the big log across the ravine.
Why?
Don't worry, we're gonna get you out of here.
He should come over the.
It looks real wobbly
He weighs
and scary.
less, so you should ask
Ethan
him
then
to come
yells out,
over.
Ryan gives up. He's too heavy.
It's no good. We're too heavy.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
guess we're just gonna have to leave Ethan over there.
But Alex has an idea.
What about me?
Alex, are you sure?
Wow, Alex, that's pretty brave. You're kind of like a hero.
All right,
A
enough
local
lollygagging, says
hero.
Ryan. He grabs a rope and he hands it to Gabe.
Gabe ties himself up like an anchor so he can counterweight Alex if she falls.
Alex, can you make eye contact with me?
Why?
I'm gonna tie this rope around your waist. The other end is tied around your brother. He'll use that stump as a fulcrum to feed rope your direction. Follow?
No.
No, she's not even making eye contact.
Alex steps
No.
up to the rickety tree bridge and starts to cross it. God, she's brave.
She slowly steps across the old rickety log.
Have you ever
She's
checked
hundreds,
the
if not
stability of
thousands
that
feet
stump?
up right now. Do not look down, Alex.
She gets to the other side.
Phew, Mr. B.
But Ethan, he's not budging.
What? What's wrong with him?
Hey, Ethan? I'm here to help, okay?
Well, don't just stand on the log.
All right, I just need to keep him calm so he doesn't freak out.
We can't stay here, Ethan. We have to.
It'll see me!
No what?
If I move, it'll see me!
What's gonna see you?
You don't understand.
Oh my god, Mr. B, what's happening? This is dumb.
So,
Is that
Ethan's
fair?
scared of something that we can't see, Mr. Z.
Huh?
And the only way we're going to find out what it is if Alex taps into his emotions.
This is gonna be some
The only way
imaginary
to
friend
understand
BS.
is to feel what he's feeling.
Alex holds her hand up and starts using her fucking empathy powers or something.
I'm going into my feeling palace.
And now she can see why he's so afraid.
Okay. He's not afraid of the fall.
Alex looks down into the ravine and sees two big glowing eyes and a scary mouth. Ethan
Really?
thinks there's a big scary monster in the
Bro,
ravine.
if you don't shut your ass up and cross this log right now.
How old is he?
He's 10.
He's too old to...
Are you kidding me? This guy is 10. He's at the age where he's afraid of seeing imaginary faces in a freaking ravine, and he's trying to go mine diving. Stupid.
Believe in monsters? What?
But do you see
And
how
he's trying to
scary
go
it was?
mine diving.
Hey, I see it too, Ethan. The monster? I see it too. And I'm just as scared as you are.
In fact, I'm even more afraid than you are. This is fucked up.
But Ethan, we're safe. You know why?
Because we're not gonna fall down there.
It can't see me.
What?
Bangle of vanishing, just like Ninth Warden.
Remember, Ethan? Comic books?
Woman, where? You're not wearing
Bangle of
anything.
vanishing to get to it.
Fortunately, Ethan believes this horse shit.
And
Some
Alex leads him across
BS.
the bridge, very carefully.
We did it. We got over the.
She's like, he can't see me. I got the bangle of vanishing on. There's nothing on the arms.
Other side.
So, oh, don't worry. It's
And Alex
also
collapses
invisible.
to the ground. We did it. We saved Ethan. Good job. What an amazing first day we've had.
Explosion, explosion.
Alex looks up at Gabe, and he gives a knowing nod. You did good, kid.
I couldn't have done better myself.
I think we're gonna have one hell of a sibling relationship. Suddenly, a siren blare.
Explosion.
Oh no.
And then
Run.
explosion. The
Oh,
log
too
bridge
late.
they were just on collapses, and rocks start flying down the mountainside.
Remember the blast, Mr. B?
But he said that they were gonna
He
postpone
lied.
it. You don't think?
I do.
Gabe?
Oh,
Gabe is hit by one of the flying
Dude.
rocks, and he's knocked off into
grab
the
the
ravine.
rope.
Not Gabe.
Someone grab the rope. Is he
Oh,
not
jeez,
tied to
Mr.
you
B.
anymore? There you
Remember, he's
go.
still tied
I'm
up to
like,
Alex.
freaking grab
His
the
dead
rope.
weight starts pulling her towards the edge. As more rocks fall down, Ryan has to make a choice.
Don't do it.
He cuts the rope, leaving Gabe to his fate. Gabe is gone.
Gabe, no. The rocks then fill the canyon, which Gabe has fallen down. He has been smushed.
I'd be more worried about the big monster down there. You see that shit before?
Maybe he's okay.
Alex looks down into
bunch
the
of
ravine
rocks on
where
top
Gabe
of
is
him.
now dead.
And we fade to black.
At least now you get an
Next
apartment.
time on Life is Strange, True Colors.
Gabe
There's
was
an
the
episode
worst bartender
3?
I've ever known. He just about wet himself.
Why would they be offering you money if they didn't do anything wrong?
It wasn't an accident.
Something fun and distracting. Something like a LARP.
So, Mrs. E, that
Okay.
was a bit of a big episode. Look,
So
I'll
there's
just
gonna
address
be
the
more
elephant in the
episodes
room.
on the
Gabe,
way. I'm excited.
He's gone.
He's dead. Alex was just getting to know her brother again.
She finally meets someone who's willing to accept her for her having crazy emotion powers. Well, I guess now Alex isn't the only one stuck between a rock and a hard place.
That's a terribly insensitive joke, Mr. B. The fallout from this is gonna be huge. Gabe was like a shining beacon of this town.
He was like a brother to Alex.
Would you say the fallout from this would be at the 4th degree? It's a
And
Fallout 4 reference.
What is Charlotte gonna do? What is young Ethan gonna do now
Just
without a
didn't
father
remember.
figure?
Well, for the second time, that's 2 fathers he's lost.
I heard the first one got crushed by a big rock too. You know what? I could.
And it's all his
So this
fault.
is the end of the video. So this sort of needs to be funny.
Shout out once again to War Thunder for sponsoring
That's funny.
today's video. Make sure.
Like, one thing I will say is I am super glad I didn't play this, because I would have felt like I wasted my time, because the story doesn't seem that interesting, and it doesn't even seem to be that many important decisions being made, unlike unlike the likes of like freaking the Dark Pictures anthology games, or like the freaking Detroit Become Humans that I use as examples, where there's actual like choice based, and the choices leads to different paths in the story. It just kind of felt like this is a type of game where your choices, like you make choices, but your choices don't really like branch off into different paths of the story too much. Like the story already has a predetermined like, you know, start and an ending, and your choices just kind of like just gives you different cutscenes, but it doesn't change the overall story, and you probably don't get like different endings depending on the choices you've made so far and those type of stuff. So I'm super glad I didn't play this game. I would have felt like it was a waste of time. I would have been super annoyed. I probably wouldn't have finished it. I probably would have played like 2 hours of it. It's probably one of those games that I would have played like 2-3 hours of and just never go to again. But story wise, it's really cool to. That's why like, for those type of games where I'm like, okay, I can't physically sit through this because it's just I can't. I'm not enjoying this. But if someone does like a really fun recap of the story, like Internet Story, and does, that's why I love his story mode channel. Like when he does a really fun recap of the story with them commentating and adding little tidbits and stuff, it makes it more fun to be able to enjoy the story of the game. So I'm really glad this was a lot of fun. I cannot wait. I don't know how many episodes there are, but I cannot wait for the next installment. I'm probably gonna go back and react to some more of the videos that he's released on his story mode channel, because I know I've watched the Forspoken one and the Wanted Dead video, but I think the ones before those, I don't think I've watched those. So I might go back, react to some of those. Kind of depends on how this video does, how some people are feeling about it, but it's Internet Historian, so regardless, I'm probably gonna react anyways. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I catch you all in the next one in a bit.